Hi, I'm Cathy from Absolutely Fabulous at Home in New Minas, Nova Scotia, and I thought I would talk to you about Grohmann knives. Grohmann knives are made in Pictou County, right here in Nova Scotia, homegrown company. They've been making knives for a lot of years, since the 50s, the 1950s. They make a variety of knives, from what we call kitchen knives, which are all the ones you'd see in this cabinet for doing your basic cooking and food prep, to hunting and fishing knives. But what I wanted to talk about today was the construction of a knife and how it's different depending on what blade or what handle you're using. So we're going to look at two different types of handles. We have the poly handle and we have the rosewood handle. But what makes a difference is how they're manufactured. So a poly handle, stainless blade, poly handle, the blade probably ends about here. So this is not a full tang. This blade would be designed to be able to go in the dishwasher because the poly handle is going to expand when the metal expands from the heat of the water of the dishwasher, and it won't crack the handle. When you move to rosewood, rosewood is a beautiful soft wood, and you can see the rivets on the handles to give it strength. This line is what Grohmann calls their regular line. So you have your same type of blade as you have in your poly, but you can see here it only goes to about 3/4 of the blade, so that, or of the handle. So that is not full tang. Tang refers to the metal that goes from the blade all the way down into that handle, and that's what gives you strength on a knife. Then we go to full tang. A full tang blade is a little bit heavier, the metal's a little thicker, and you can see it extends right from the blade all the way down right to the end of the handle, and then the handle's put on riveted. That is a full tang blade. And what it does is or a full tang knife, it gives you a little better balance. Your most expensive knife, and that's because of the manufacturing process, is your forged blade. So this one is done a little differently. You can see it has a bolster here, and the tang is much wider and gives a lot more heft to the knife. So a forged blade takes a lot more manufacturing. These are what I like to call cookie cutter stamped out. So they are stamped out and then finished to whatever edge you need. This blade is forged. This is done with heat and hammering, and each one is done individually, and then the serrations are added. But the bolster, little easier to clean this because you've got a little bit of a slope here, whereas you look at these blades, you can see they're a little more blunt. The wood just simply ends. This one has a little bit of a bevel, and then this one just ends very sharply again as well. No little slope. A bolster is designed to help you protect your fingers a little bit more and your hand from going down, so that the knife can't slip and go back down your hand. All knives have a little bit of that, and if they don't have it here in the actual blade, they have it here in the handle. So this handle's designed for your fingers to have a little place to recess. The biggest difference is going to be in the performance. These two knives are not your poly and your regular, they're not designed to be necessarily a lifelong investment. These are going to be a shorter term use. They're quite a bit lighter, which is great if you have issues with the weight of a knife, or maybe arthritis, or other things that help. Weight of things makes a difference when you're cutting. These two knives are considerably heavier. The forged is the heaviest. It's probably almost twice the weight of either one of those. It's designed to last the longest and would give you maybe a legacy item to put in your will for somebody, because a forged blade is a long-term investment. And the price reflects that. You're going to pay a little bit less for your poly and your regular, a little bit more for your full tang, and probably about twice as much for your forged, but you're getting twice the knife. So they do a whole variety of knives, from paring knives to knife blocks. Grohmann has a full catalog of knives. Almost everything you see in the poly handles here is available in the rosewood handle as well. Biggest difference would be these are hand wash. to preserve the length and durability of the wood. And the poly is dishwasher safe. But they have one knife I had to show you that's super cool. It's called the Ulu. This is a very useful knife. Your handle's here, it rocks. It comes either as with a little pouch so you can take it with you into the woods if you wanted to, for hunting, camping, or it has a little block that you can drop it into in your kitchen. But it's a wonderful knife for mincing herbs and vegetables, chopping finely. It's got double bevel, which makes it super sharp. It's just a very unique knife. So if you're looking for something different for the kitchen, an Ulu is one way to do it. Grohmann knives, we're so pleased to be carrying them here at the store, and come in anytime and have a look, and most importantly, have a feel. How a knife feels in your hand really is a determining factor as to what you should purchase.